I'm off with head coach.
Oh, you playing? You got a game, huh?
So I'm off with head coach. And Laurie. Head coach at UMass. I'm off with Ray.
You got a bowl game.
Arkansas.
Bowl game you playing there?
Cause
Something Gorilla? Is that Gorilla? What the fuck is that?
They got a lot of 3-loss teams in the playoffs. How you ain't make 3-loss?
Lose three, still have a chance.
Why you got to What is it?
First of all, I'm bringing water bottle. I'm bringing this back down. That's one. That's one thing. But it's one thing.
linebacker.
Sugar Bowl. We're wearing all black from now on. All black to the championship. You know why? It's gonna be a funeral.
4 teams in battle for the opening round of the college football playoff. And now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the season's Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on last season's national champions, the Florida Atlantic Owls. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowl, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Takes this from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17, strong job by the Garbage team. Browns offense can get the chance to start this game over. Down to the final lane now, quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations. That means one team which won a conference championship is
Holy.
the offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Picks up the space, looking for more. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain on the ground. Offense comes up on first down. 13 personnel. This can create some problems for the defense. And first down, they go right back to him. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout while they check him out. Offense behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Checks the stand for the running back. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love to see the short passing game. It's a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Looks to his right and finds his man. He moved the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
The defensive line did a good job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set for 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with a receiver here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for the first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Receiver pops it.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Trying for a 4th down completion. As incomplete in the crowd, no pressure. Big 4th down stop. So we have Stanley guys offense out there for their first possession. Let's check the impact players in this game, guys. First play of the day, they're going to throw the football. That finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring it down, and he reaches the 30-yard line. This line gets set up. It's a first down penalty. The wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Comes up with the catch. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on completion. Completion makes it 2nd down. First down is still going. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them think just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The offense with 3 tight ends now in the first time trying to create a mismatch.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire crew, good execution by this offense.
They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run though.
Boy, how about that play? That thing just opened up the back shot.
So losing 34-14.
What a pickup there on first down.
In the 4th quarter.
Offense comes up on 1st down and 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. And they'll go back to on 1st down. When they try the logo, but it's stuck for no gain. The first real speed bump of this impressive play. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flags on 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but you need this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of the first down.
Now the defense plays pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw and front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic, as they regain the lead in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch.
40-14.
Leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
This broadcast?
Yep.
Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. The last possession, they really had that passing game clicking. Was right down the field for a touchdown. Going absolutely nowhere. They lose 3 in that place, and now 2nd down and 13. Good play coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's complete.
Chris, it's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, gets his feet set, he's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They'll try the ground game here with running back. The softback will bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. Throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Built to throw it here on 2nd down. And he's intercepted. He could go. Almost Nice return for a final. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create the mismatch. Here's the handoff. Defense all over. They stop him at the line.
It's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their offense, holding the ball at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Clock for the completion. Offense facing a 3rd and long on the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it home to run. Tackle made before he reaches the 44.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One play has split field position. First down, the opponent's 24. The back's got it. They get him to the right place. First down now, the 28. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback dropping back. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. It's up second down. Second and 10 now, the 28 of the occupation. A change from pre-snap up there. Looking to pass here on second down. Throws to the tight end. They tackle him after for 3, but that's a great gain on pitching catch.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So off the loss, it's second and goal for a set. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it right by the end zone. Defense makes the stop at the 3.
I know it's only the first time, but let's face it, Chris, you've come this far. It's a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for 3 for any touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
Coach says, forget that chip shot that's high. We're going to try to score and take the lead. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Touchdown. Looking at throwing here to start the drive.
No!
Throws a baseball, but it's intercepted.
Well, that's not 2 interceptions.
That's me.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make these throws. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the track route and gets some positive yards.
Pass caught and second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Moves out of the pocket. Defense will go to the side. Try to adjust.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down to the sack.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. This one's going to go in. Up, fourth down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Finds an open target on the left side. Up for a first down at the 37. Offense comes up with a first down and 13 personnel. This could create some problems for the defense.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down. How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Checks the defensive work, makes some adjustments. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown.
You saw it?
Yeah, I seen him play. Well, comment when I ain't caught that good. Well, you don't play no defense. That's why you want to do.
And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. And here's the handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. 2-yard loss. They don't block the defense. They show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge of that zone.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge and put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offensive need to keep this drive alive. It's a third down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
They're looking for a first down. The offense still rolling. Receiver in motion now. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wide out. Makes the catch downfield. We finally tap him after a huge chunk play. Moves him out of the 12.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big game for this offense.
All of a sudden, one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. They'll run it to the left. Able to fight for a decent gain in the yard. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find.
He's looking for a job.
Here comes the handoff. That's a test of toughness and a test of will.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. So it makes them one of the top backs in the country.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at the 40. Ball handed off. Breaking free in midfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Kirk's Florida Atlantic with the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. As we head to the fourth could be in store for a classic finish. The spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll test the right side here. And he goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line of scrimmage.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Delivers complete to the right side. You bring it down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes it in. Finding some space there. It's a solid game on the ground.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Avoid the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The runner takes off to his right. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what the offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front of the line of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that one.
They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They get a chance to get them off the field. And instead, they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves into the scoring position. Second down and goal. One coming. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. The defense swarms into the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about a 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal.
Going to throw for it on third and goal. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown.
Another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. The defense to make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Looks like a player was down injured in that last play. We'll take a timeout when they check it out. 7 defensive backs on the field in preparation for this passing down. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Grinding away on the ground. Breaks into the clear. Make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The guys out front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, it's batted down by the defense. Great play sets up a second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And get the completion. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. That completion sets up an important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback delivers quickly, receiving the screen. Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
Oh, that really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
First down and goal here. Touchdown just about puts this game on ice. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. That's solid pursuit. They'll track him out there behind the line of scrimmage. Defense get very heavy here. We're going to stuff the run. The run to the left, trying to find Bader. Trying to bounce him and couldn't get the quarter to stop him for a loss. They're spotted up at 5 for this third and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw. Picked off a crushing mistake. Across midfield. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. They go to the ground game. Quarterback takes the handoff. The player was down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout while they check him out. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play key away and secure the victory? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. Down for a loss.
Gonna try to run in here on second down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in the game like this, big question. Do you pass the ball potentially with incompletion, clock will stop? Or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Wide open downfield. He's in for the score. Touchdown.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a two-possession game. With under a minute to go, I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances to the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Nah, he stayed.
I played UConn in the Holiday Bowl.
What league?
Ball State.
Why you switch like that so fast?
What you mean?
Like the league. You just you live in?
Yeah. See what John Bob was right there. You gotta do that center. That center is a senior. Look.
That's going to.
Echo, did you go back money?
Right.
Welcome to San Diego, California, America's classiest city. We're here at Snapdragon Stadium to witness one of the best moments of bowl season each and every year, the DirecTV Holiday Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up the regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Ball State Cardinals, taking on the UConn Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. They've got the big fellas out there, a three tight end look on 1st and 10. Here's the give off the left side. Going up for the first. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. All right, guys, let's think about Ball State.
Why to keep putting this tight end in the game, bro?
Ain't no good.
I can't audible him because he's a pure blocker.
Oh,
The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a three-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this three-star offensive lineman who is very highly recruited, that is a massive win for this head coach.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. He lost one down the sideline. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the knee.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
That was a nice spot. Even the kid Baker Temple would love to wave his fingers side to side and say, no.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Hughes. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Toss sweep to the right. Creates a little space. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
That might have been a touchdown-saving tackle right there. Offensively, nice play call going with the toss to get that running back to the outside. I'm telling you, if he makes that guy miss, that might have been 6.
They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man on the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Cardinals didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got it on the run. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
When running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you've got to put the ball out in front of your target. When you do that, you give the guy a chance.
Looking for the end zone. And the Cardinals come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll try the right side. Running to Green. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. He's a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC's going to give him the ball some.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So no room to run there, and you wonder after that loss on first down where they turn now.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important for the defense to win these first downs, right? You want to create negative plays to make this offense so much more predictable.
Makes the grab. It's Hughes. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get him across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Breaks into the open. They pick up on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game. They're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying them run.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Pick off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Weatherly. They get it down at the 36. It will be a first down.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because he gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On third down, he drops the throw. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Reese, talk about an edge of your seat type first half, or as they call it in this game there in San Diego, just another typical Holiday Bowl. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity. The result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know.
UConn has it teed up to start this second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. To that return at the 22. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. We are locked up to start the second half. And guys, you know what? In a bowl, sometimes that intensity really builds in a tight game like this.
I think that's why we were really anticipating this game so much. Two very evenly matched teams with a lot of playmakers. We knew this thing could go either way. So for this offense right here, this drive, start off the second half, David, they need to put something together, really put pressure on that ball.
And the thing I like about bowl games, man, is they're exciting. You go for it more, fourth down, less to lose, not as uptight. So I look for the second half to be fun, to be wild, to be loose.
From the 39-yard line, it's first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. That's caught. It's Hughes. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Cardinals have it with a first and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks down. Oh, he's got it. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown. From the gun, leaves it on the inside to the back. Strong run to pick up a 5 out to the 15.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. You've got a third and manageable, back up at your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum.
At some point, enough is enough. This is the guy that's beating. He's priority number one. We got to go get him. It's getting later in the second half. I got to go out and make some plays and get my offense the ball.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus on vertical down and distances in this game. Like that third down right there. It's a good throw. You got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. And looking for enough for the first down. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker. 3 tight ends in the formation on first and 10. They'll give it to the back. Gets it past the marker. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. And the Cardinals are flying down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That brings us to the close of the quarter, and Ball State has the lead. They've built a cushion, they've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Using his legs, it's Jackson. There he goes. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cardinals!
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got.
Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Working that left side now. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Turns it over midfield. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's first and 10 from inside the red zone. And he runs it in for the score. They got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on first and 10. Here's the handoff. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll run it on first and goal. Touchdown, Ball State! Three tight ends in the formation on first and 10. Leaves it with the back. And some room to work. There he goes! He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down the 18-yard line. That was just an open alley for that back. I don't think he was touched once before the tackle.
So he wouldn't even been down to two-hand touch?
No. Right back to the well. Got some room, hands to the line. Touchdown. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just outright. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important.
Get ready.
after that, on SEC championship.
Virginia, bro.
What happened?
They lost the ACC championship and they're not in the playoffs.
You weren't even ranked, was it?
Yeah, they were ranked. Who was ranked? They were ranked 17.
They had to win the ACC championship in order to go in. Or Duke going in. They played Duke, so they went out of them two.
You can't make it in. Duke was 7-5.
So who made it from the ACC?
I think Ole Miss took that spot and Miami got a spot. I think Notre Dame. No, Ole Miss was sitting there waiting on it. So Miami and Notre Dame, I think.
I see on here. I see Old Dominion.
Where? Playoffs?
Huh?
Playoffs?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Zoli. Go back to your league. I ain't making ball, bro. I just made it to ball game.
Well, who is that close to? What team? Old Dominion, right?
We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium, Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on last year's national champions, the Florida Atlantic Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who will be headed to the national championship game. Offense comes up on first down and 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Breaks the tackle to get past the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase, holding it over the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The receiver makes the catch. The quarterback makes the 40-yard line. It's a solid game. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Now they call a run. Solid run, tackle with a 45-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a quick run. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On the third and short, they'll try to throw through. He's got it in the open. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gain in there.
And he just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's started.
Touchdown. Offense comes up on first down and 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. He breaks free. Breaks into the clear. Oh, he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
But it's incomplete. That will not bring out fourth down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points.
He's got it. Enough for a first down. The stop made at the 5. The offense has a first and goal now. The defense bringing in some big bodies to stop the run. First and goal, handoff. Passing to the end zone. Touchdown. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. And now the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain, second and 8.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play.
And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Go back to the pass here on second down. That pass is caught. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain of the throw. The offense facing a target conversion of 3rd and long on the 42. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Finds his target. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Got the first down and still motoring. Comes out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today. The offense really kicking against this battle defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the completion made. They get it down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. Pass complete. It's second down now. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Let's fly to the wideout. Finds him in the open on the right side downfield. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. The offense knocking on the door to 1st and goal. And on the carry, he's heading left. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Here comes some more big bodies after the defense. get to the end zone, they'll run it left. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback, how aggressive will he be from this spot. Soccer with a strong tackle there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, help just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, he's changed the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. We're going to pick up the first down through the air. Caught by the receiver.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Makes a quick catch. Goes out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. The pass is incomplete. Down to just 4 seconds remaining. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up.
Wow.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, FAU.
Caught that one.
Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. First down, they're going to throw the ball. Looking deep down the right side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. They'll have to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands and he dropped it. Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long. They're 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back into the throw for the first down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They got him down out near the 40.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And he's got it again. Has the first down and more. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Good throw to the left. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Offense comes up on first down and 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. Testing the right side here. At the 22, this offense in great scoring position now. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. And at first down, right back to the running game. Touchdown, Rose! They are pouring it on now. offense comes up on first down and 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Handoff to the right side. And then he smothered right at the line for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. And the pass ball is incomplete. They tried to squeeze in a deep shot with time running down in the third quarter. Well, Curry's for Atlantic with the lead here. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Check out the game summary here so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I think it was impressive. Defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right here.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9. Fresh set of downs, first and goal. Leading on the run game here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the ball. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. They'll try the right here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Now the defensive coordinator must be thinking, it's about time. This running back has just destroyed this defense. And this time they're able to get into that backfield and come up with a nice play.
You don't want to waste this good field position, but it's third down and long. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up fourth down.
This defense is trying to do anything they can to get back in the game. The fact this offense is still throwing the ball. Who knows? Maybe a tip pass, maybe an interception. Anything they can do to get the ball back.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Close to the bounds, close to the end zone. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they get on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome everyone to NRG Stadium, home of the Texans here in Houston, Texas, as we see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on last season's national champions, the Florida Atlantic Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The offense with three tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Takes the ball and heads to the left. The pickup is 7 yards, now 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the left side. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on third down.
Ball get it off. Let's stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping and doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Grab by the receiver. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down, so you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
The offense stays on the field. The coach going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. There's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pass caught. He moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. Offense comes up on first down and 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. It's a run to the left. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Now this is the 8th play on this drive.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but still early in this game, never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blowing boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Third down and short in this championship game on the 9th play of the drive. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Makes a quick grab. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And you set it down after that completion. Back to throw again. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity for him to take a shot here. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Slides with the throw. Brought down at 7. The conversion moves him closer to the goal line. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. No gain on first makes his second down and goal from the south. They're going to score. They'll run it to the left side. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and he gets in.
Shotgun formation was an inside give. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 on the 26. Here's that motion from the receiver. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. The pass is intercepted.
That was an impressive effort here by the safety.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Handoff heading left. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's caught. They get it down, but the game moves the ball up in the 36.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
First down. We're going to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. It's another first down as they get near the 50 now. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made in space. Look out. Make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The ball is caught. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
That's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not landing just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, giving him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. It is first and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Almost all the way to the end zone. Touchdown. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. The pass is intercepted as he goes into. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. First play of the second half is a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go now. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
The ball is hauled in. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
He's found some room to the 45. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that run game and popping an explosive run like this on the line. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And the defense swarms not much of a game in that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have the sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitching catch.
Second down after that completion. Hands off to the left. He goes nowhere. Stop through behind the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quickly. He made the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be 1st down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Coming up the middle, but stop for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is the offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play with? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or they trust the QB and be more aggressive here. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That's a crucial 1st down. They're no longer backed up against their own goal line. 1st out of the 13. The receiver grabs him. Back out of the 28, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and the plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Completion makes it 2nd down. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to his receiver. He's wide open. Look out. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He pulls in the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Heading left at the handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Looks left and finds his target there. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38. First and 10 now, clock running, final minute of the quarter. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Touchdown, Owls. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. We started at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Solid gain will spot the ball at the 49, first down. And now the running back's got it again. The player was down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or then check him out. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Another big game by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Boy, I thought he might take that one all the way to the house. What a nice job by being able to find that lane in that defense. He picks up big yards, and the defense is fortunate to get him out of bounds there.
Refusing to be brought down. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. On the ground, it's Miranda. And the one moves the ball over to 33. The game makes it second and medium. Receiver in motion now. They'll have to throw it here on second down. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball there, but doesn't connect.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. He'll get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. And now the defense decides to spend the timeout to regroup a bit.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Looking to throw now on first down. Clock completion. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pass caught again. Touchdown, FA. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the defense signals time here with just 13 seconds left on the clock. The national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Trying to find some room. It's Miranda. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Gets set up here. It's 3rd down. And that'll do it. They have a national champion. With the last team standing on the top line for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Florida Atlantic Owls.